It started with a note slid under my door. "I like your curtains," it said in neat, blocky handwriting. I lived alone, 3rd floor, no close neighbours. At first I thought it was a prank. The curtains weren't special, just beige, always closed. I tossed the note and forgot about it. The next evening there was another. "You should keep them open tonight, let the moonlight in." My stomach churned. Someone knew where I lived, knew my habits. I double-checked the locks and drew the curtains tighter. Days passed, no notes. I convinced myself it was over, maybe a bored kid playing games. But then I noticed small things. My mailbox left slightly ajar, a faint smell of cigarette smoke lingering in my hallway, things out of place on my balcony. A bottle cap, a dirty napkin. Someone had been there. I bought a camera, installed it just outside my door. Each night I'd scroll through the footage. Mostly empty halls, a few neighbours passing. Nothing unusual. But one night, around 3 a.m., there was a shadow. A man standing just out of the camera's range. He stayed there for over an hour, watching. I called the building manager, showed him the footage. He shrugged. "Probably a delivery guy or something," he said, uninterested. I wanted to believe him, but my gut told me otherwise. That weekend I stayed in. Around midnight I heard it, a soft tapping on my balcony door. I froze. My apartment was on the 3rd floor. No fire escape. No way anyone could be out there. Slowly I crept to the curtains, heart pounding. I peered through a tiny gap. A face stared back at me. Pale, gaunt, eyes sunken but wide open, as if they'd never blinked. He smiled, teeth yellowed, and mouthed something I couldn't hear. I stumbled back, grabbed my phone, and called the police. By the time they arrived, the balcony was empty. No sign anyone had been there, no footprints, no evidence. Just me, shaking, trying to explain a face I would never forget. The officers left, clearly unconvinced. "Probably just a dream," one of them said on his way out. But I knew better. That night, I barely slept. Every sound felt amplified. Every sound is sinister. When morning came, I decided to leave. I packed a bag and booked a hotel. As I left my apartment, a new note was waiting under my door. "You shouldn't have looked. I never went back."